Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of your favourite / possibly up there / a podcast you listen to, The Worriers.
The one you forget about that drops every other Monday and you go, oh yeah, that.
I remember them too.
Oh yeah, do you remember them? I'm Barry Dodds, comedian, somebody who worries and frets about things. Her, the opposite, but a woman version. And it's worrying,
The
stressing.
opposite, as in a woman. But, I mean, I worry and stress about things just as much as you, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, we're basically the same person. Both
No, we're
whinging. Not. What do you mean?
No, we're not.
Well, I think we're very similar.
We're similar, yes.
I say publicly the things that you think, but would never say it to anyone because you're too scared.
Hey, can I tell you something that'll make you laugh?
Go on.
I was away at the weekend and I was sharing a room with a fellow comedian, Esther Manito.
All right.
Who is brilliant. Anyway, she got so annoyed with sharing a room with me because she was like, your poor fucking boyfriend. Because we weren't sharing a bed, we had two single beds, but she's like, by the time we get... So she's like, I am really bad. I don't know how he puts up with me. So she said, by the time you get fucking comfortable, it's then time for you to have another wee. And then you go for a wee, creeping out. Then you're back, freshening around. Then you need another bloody wee. She goes, I felt like fucking gaffer taping you to the bed. Are you like that all the time? And it's like, actually, that was quite a good night.
Is she younger than you?
No, same age.
Or she'd appreciate that when you get to around about the ages that we are before you look nervous, like Hayley in her late 30s, obviously. Somebody told me about this. The reason that we all get up at 3:30 to go for a piss is because this goes right back to when we were cavemen and all that. This is in our DNA. That's around the time that a caveman would get up and make sure that a fire was still going, and also to check for predators. Apparently, it's in our DNA. So I thought, all right, okay, well that I mean, I'll be honest. For years, I've put it down to ghosts, because 3:30 or anything involving threes is usually a horror
Witching
film
hour.
thing. Yeah, the witching hour. Yeah, it's the three. Supposedly the mocking of the Holy Trinity, but it turns out it might just me. Caveman need a piss and a fire.
No, I mean, it was more that I can't get comfortable that was annoying her.
Right.
Because I move a lot. I'm like, it's bad. I have like 3 cushions. Like, I literally, it takes me about 3 hours to drop off to sleep.
Right. Well, I may have been in a similar situation recently when I've been away working, and there's, it's pretty much the same setup as you, single beds, everyone tolerating each other, earplugs or earbuds in, and people getting cross with me because I want the light on and stuff like that. But because this is what happened.
You can't let... How many people were in the room with you?
Oh, loads of big orgy, like all nuts models.
I can see why they want the light off. It's the first time Bonnie Blue asked for it not to be filmed.
Oh, honestly, my eyes nearly came out my head there. You're so happy with that. You're so happy with that. You got that zinger in early, Hayley.
Come on. It was
Right.
in the Nuts models. Nuts hasn't been around for like 4 years.
Right. So like just loads of lasses are from like FHM, right?
Still not a thing. Right, go on. Who was there, Barry?
I don't know. Love Island.
Right.
They were all on their way to the Love Island audition. Right. But because I've been doing that thing in polite company, right? And I know this is a little bit crude, but I'm sure we could all appreciate it. You don't break wind freely in polite company. You know, like if you're at home and you're relaxed, you know, with your family or whatever.
Your family, like it's you're all having a sit down meal.
Like, you know, like you're relaxed about it. It's fine. You know, you may give it some theatrics, like I do, like pretending to start a motorbike with one leg in the air going, brum, 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 right? You're relaxed, is what I'm trying to say. It's meant to be about OCD. But obviously, when you're a polite company, you don't do it. But all that's going to build up. You're meant to release gas. Now, when you go to bed, if you've done that all day, right, it's going to happen in your sleep. And it happened. I farted so loud, I woke myself up on Monday morning. Now, if I
what
woke...
What time? 3:30? Check the fire and the predators.
Or see if it's a demon. Fucking smells like one.
There's a demon leaking out of me.
I honest, like...
Can you just make it out to be worse than what it was? It was a work thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, like photo shoot.
Well, people have fetishes.
Oh, you're on it today, aren't you? I would like to give an apology to one of the people who were there, and I said that I would do this. David Rigby, who messaged in talking about saying my mum's a postmistress and she would tell you both to fuck off. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise that was a man who I've been away on holiday with twice now. Sorry, I didn't know your surname. Sorry, Dave. I've just called you Dave. You're in my phone as Dave. I didn't know that Dave Rigby was...
You go on holiday with people and you don't know their names?
The surname.
But you think that's a basic?
It was really weird when he went, oh, you read my thing out. And I went, did we? He went, yeah, Dave Rigby. I went, oh, so you? He's like, yes. So anyway, apologies for that, Dave. And apologies because I know it came out with volume and force.
Oh, God.
So... So that I imagine. So if Esther is whinging about you getting up to have a slash, right? Tell her it could have been worse. She could have been in the same room as me and hearing. Anyway,
should we do worries of the week?
Worries of the week. Worries of the week. Worries of the week. Worries of the week. Worries of the week.
We've got a lot. We've had a worry from David Rigby. I was sharing a room with a man I should only call Barry.
There was a loud bang and then my eyes were watering. Bit like Bonnie Bonnie.
Right. Grow up.
Me grow up. You won't believe what she made me cut out.
Right. Here's me worry.
Go on.
I'm doing Blackpool Comedy Festival this year.
Excellent.
Get tickets for it. It is coming up in June or July. I should know the date. Winter Gardens. Myself MCing. Russell Howard, Maisie Adams, and Emmanuel Snooby. So it's a brilliant lineup. Anyway, I had to do sort of some interviews for it. Obviously, the other three are more popular. So the one they could get to do the interview was me.
Have they not interviewed the other three?
They might have done. They probably have done.
Probably not, though.
Probably they're too busy and I'm like, I'll do it. In between homes under the hammer. Anyway, it was a Zoom. And I didn't realise, because he said we'll do it on Zoom, but I just thought it was going to be like audio. Because it was for radio. And he said, oh, we're going to be showing this. at the comedy festival, and I was like,
Oh, brilliant! Had you turned up looking like this?
oh, not as bad as this, no. No cameras today, no paparazzi. I've just said to Barry before we started recording, I put oil in my hair to help my hair grow. As a big chunk of hair just fell out then as I brushed it. Anyway, so as some of you may or may not know, a woman called Tracy in a gig knitted me a life-size version of me as a doll. So I'm talking to him. This doll's in the background because we're doing it in my office. The doll is like sat in the background behind me, right?
Like fucking Annabelle.
And he goes, yeah. He goes, and it must be weird because it's a doll that is me knitted. And if you don't know, that's weird.
Yeah.
So I went, oh, he goes, we're going to put this out in the comedy. And I went, oh, hang on, let me remove this doll of me. So it doesn't look weird. And he didn't laugh. He just went.
Who was it? Who was interviewing you?
Like a local radio guy. So I was like, yeah, let me just move this doll of myself. So I didn't want that in the background looking weird. And he was like, oh, right. And then I had to say the line, like he was like, it's, you know, who's on at the festival. So I was like naming them, and I was like, so we've got Emmanuel Sanubi, he's done loads of TV, he's been on this and this. You got Maisie Adams, she's just, you know, live at the Apollo, Russell Howard, and you've got me, who I said, and all the acts are never off the TV apart from me. I'm off it all the time, actually.
Right.
And I don't think that went so well.
Oh, really?
Because I think I'm meant to be selling it, then I'm saying, you'll never see me. It's content loud.
So you made a self-deprecating joke, and they've taken it completely at face value.
I don't know. Do you know when you can't read someone and you think, is he just because he's just... It's hard, isn't it, when you don't speak to comics? Because a lot of the time when I do radio, it's with other comics or people who like, you know... But when it wasn't, I don't know, like, am I reading this wrong? I'm a, you know, you
or
overthink
if you make
everything.
a joke, if you make what anybody else would know as a joke, and they take it at complete face value, and like that happens to me a lot. But the problem is I've usually said something really offensive, and they're just like, okay, well, we'll not talk about that. I'm like, oh no. It was a joke.
But you know when you get more nervous and you dig yourself more into a hole, don't you?
Yeah,
so you just sort of like
compensate, yeah.
Yeah. So then I'm like, oh no, like I should.
So did you then start bigging yourself up? Did you then start going through your IMDb page, giving it?
What? 1 second if it did. I need some TV credits that aren't like extra walk on 3 Emmerdale. Right, I need some because I was.
Have you been a walk on Emmerdale?
No, Coronation Street I was though.
Have you? All right, okay. I know someone who's a walk-on in Emmerdale. Well, she was more of a walk-up, actually, but we'll not talk about that.
Barry, behave. Right. Anyway, so I need to build my CV, right? As in, I need to... Well, this is what another act said to me last night. Another act said to me, oh, you like a female Peter Kay? And I went, I'll use that as a quote. And they went, yeah, just put it's the Evening Standard. No one checks. And I thought, you did that, didn't you?
Yeah. I tell you now, Barry Dodd's razor sharp humour, The Metro. Jason wrote that when I sat next to him in my room in Manchester. Honestly.
So I'm going to start.
The only one that I've got that's real is the one from The Guardian that says one to watch a ton of great stories. They got it wrong. That wasn't in the horoscope section.
One to watch, like legally. Great stories.
Thanks, you've completely destroyed my favourite quote. And the best thing about that always for me as well was it was The Guardian saying it about me. I was the Guardian pick of the week. I mean, if The Guardian spoke to me for more than 5 minutes, they wouldn't want to be associated with me in any way.
I'm surprised you read it. Was the chips inside it when you read it?
No, well, you cheeky fucker. Was there chips in it? That's when you know you're in a posh town. When the chip shop wraps it up in the Financial Times. When your paper wrapper's pink.
Go on, tell us. That is a really good quote. I have a good quotes, but I need TV appearances. I need people say TV's dying, but at the end of the day, I can't look at myself on the lineup and be like, Stephen
Can't look at
Bailey.
yourself on the telly.
Well, yeah, true. The Apollo, and with me, they have to like just use me quotes and stuff. So I need a TV appearance this year. If you are listening and you have a TV show, get me and Barry on it.
Secret Eaters?
Nothing secret about me and you eating. It's there for them all to see.
What is it? My £400 life? Is that what
I
it's
was
called?
fuming at the weekend. I did tour support for Brendan Reese's Manchester show, which was amazing. It'll be out as a special soon. You should check it out. Anyway, one of the other comedians, Mikey, took a picture of me, put it on Instagram. Now, as you know, there's lots of bad pictures of me floating around Instagram. Vicky Hogarth, you know. But this one, I was like, you're going to have to delete that. You're going to, like, I had to, it was like shot in widescreen.
Oh, really?
Do you know when you look at a picture and you think that's me before picture?
That's 2 photos stitched together.
Why is me back twice the size of everyone else's? Why do I look like a shot putter? So I was like, that photo now is me motivation.
Oh. So how do you think the promotional interview went? Do you think you'll sell many tickets off the back of it?
No, which is why I'm asking you, Warriors people.
Yeah.
Winter
Do you know
Gardens,
what?
Blackpool.
Just put the Live at the Apollo sticker next to it on your name. No one checks. No one's up. Just make it up. Barry Dodds has seen on Royal Variety Performance. I'm putting it out there now.
People know. You're telling me the people that have seen me and you will believe that we've done that?
Well, they know because they're, you know.
I've just thought some amazing story to tell you, sorry.
Go on.
It's not related to...
Is this for the podcast or to be edited out?
No, it's for the podcast.
Okay, go on.
I think it needs sharing.
Okay.
I did a gig in Doncaster at the weekend, right? Proper working man's club.
Okay. Oh, you sent me a picture and then went silent on me. You went, I'm here, and then nothing.
Well, brilliant story. This never happened on the gig that I was on, but I've said to the guy, if you book this fella again, book me. I want to do the gig. So Jamie Sutherland was emceeing, and he told me about a guy that was on the last time he did it, called the Birdman, right? Not
Right.
Marcus Birdman, the Birdman. He's an old school magician. Now I've googled the fella. He must be 70s. You know, it maybe even 80s. Definitely 70s. And Jamie says he does this. When he was telling me the story, I was laughing. I was like, I've got to see him. He does this magic act where every time he reveals a bird, and each time the birds keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Bit like
Right.
Doncaster then.
Apologise to the people of Doncaster now. Apologise.
You're trying really hard
I'm not
not to.
laughing. I'm not laughing. Apologise to the people of Doncaster now, Barry.
I apologise to the people of Doncaster and to women in general for using that term. Sorry, I saw an open goal and I took it. I saw some low-hanging fruit and had myself
First time
an
you've
apple.
had fruit.
You
Anyway.
cheeky, I knew. I fucking knew as soon as I said it. Go on.
So the birds get bigger, so he's got like chickens. And he said, but James said the problem is the birds don't stay on the perch. So they're all on the stage as he's doing the next one. So he goes, you got these fucking chickens shitting all over the speakers.
Live chickens.
Yeah. Shitting all over the floor. Running around while he's revealing a pigeon. And then the pigeon's flying off around the venue. And he's doing it now. He said it was fucking chaos. And I was like, I need to be booked with this man. Should we book him for the live show?
Yes. Have you been in? Cause Doncaster's not far from Nottingham. What is it? 45 minutes. So. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, should we send him an inquiry?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm good.
We just want him just to do the one magic trick in the
Inquiry.
in the interval.
Okay.
Hang on, Paul. Hang on, 2 secs. Right, it's
What?
Canal House. How big do the birds get? Like, he's not pulling out a fucking ostrich or something, is he? Like, I'm just checking in here on if this is actually going to ruin our show.
What's the date of our event, Barry? Just a little plug for it.
What's the date? I don't know. What is it, Haley?
I don't know. So just you're going to have to tell me.
Oh, bollocks. I'm going to have to look as well.
Are the tickets available now, by the way? No.
I don't know.
We're doing a live show in Nottingham.
Yeah, it's coming. It's the 9th of November.
I think it's available now.
They're
don't
not
know.
they're not on sale yet.
Approximate number of children. I'm going to have to put 0. That looks weird, doesn't it? He's a kids entertainer. I'm like, there's going to be 0 children there.
No, just say it. We've heard about, someone was saying how good your trick with the birds was, and we'd love to see it.
Oh, I'm stumped, dear. Do you know it's got one of those things where you have to put it in till you prove you're not a bot?
What, have you got to draw a picture of a sparrow or something?
No, it's 4 + 5 - 1. Fuck, I'll just leave it. Have you got to draw a sparrow? Right, I've sent him it. So we'll wait for that. But speaking of people getting back in touch with us while we're on the case,
tell them we'll pay extra for more birds. The more birds, the better. But nothing that's going to get us kicked out the venue. I don't want a fucking emu twatting the bar staff like fucking Rodol's gone rogue.
Spitting in its face. Right, speaking of correspondence, we've had someone get back to us that we messaged. We may have spoke about this on the Patreon, I can't quite remember, so apologies if you haven't heard it. But a while ago, 3rd of January to be precise, I got a message on Instagram. Someone slid into my DMs and we spoke about it because this man said to me, you should make videos showing off your burping skills. Now, I've never burped on a video. I don't know how he knows I've got skills. But he's guessed that I'm the sort of woman.
Should I just send him some of these Zoom recordings? So, mate, burping's the start of it. Scratching herself. Doing that thing where you cover one nostril. Like, mate, she's feral.
I'd like, for the record, to people know that's not true. Anyway, he asked, I'd love to buy videos from you letting out burps, burping out loud. If you record yourself letting out burps / burping out loud and sell the videos, I'd be more than happy to pay for them using my bank card. So we spoke about it on the Patreon and you said, send him my number. So I replied, I can't burp on demand, but my friend Barry can. He wants to know how much you pay. He literally got back to me 2 months later. He'd been thinking about it. And he's bought, tell Bazza to hit a message to me.
Yep, I am well up for this.
So you're going to slide into his DMs?
Oh, 100%. If he thinks burping's impressive,
Well, you've wiped out a fucking hotel at the weekend.
I fucking, yeah. I cracked a window, mate. Like, you think the burping's good? You should have heard the fart I'd been storing up for 9 hours.
Barry, I'm coming to so much money. No reason.
Yeah, exactly, mate. It would have got me through to at least the live rounds of BGT. It was that impressive.
So there we go. So Barry's going to message him back. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, definitely. Can we play a little game?
Depends, because that sounds like the guy out of Saw.
So we found this thing. It was about job interview questions. This was from an American site, and it was interview questions that the interviewer should really ask, and you should really answer honestly to find out if you're a good fit for a job or not. Now, the questions, you get the standard thing like, how well do you work as a team? Whereas this is questions like, would you rather work in an open plan office or a little box room on your own? And it was sort of like to gauge the real personality. It was meant to cut through the bullshit that people write on CVs. So, like the last question was, if you're left alone at work, how much time would you spend skiving? And I think it was genuinely agreed on, as long as you get your work done, you should be entitled to a skive. So here's one for you. It's a bit of a moral dilemma. A work colleague shares a secret with you that could get her fired, but it could lead to a promotion for you. What do you do?
Well, I wouldn't do that to anyone. I wouldn't. I couldn't live with myself.
No, I read that and I really wanted to be like, oh,
You
yeah.
would.
No, I honestly wouldn't.
Depends how much you like the person. You would.
No, there's people I hate that I could have them in a police cell before the day's out. Like, but I haven't. No, I don't think I could do it. And that's the honest answer as well. Yeah. So, have you ever flirted to get yourself out of a difficult situation? Now, I presume this question is to kind of see how manipulative.
I thought you were going to say,
be.
I presume this question was for someone more attractive.
I presume this is about manipulation. Right.
No, it wouldn't work for me.
No, but let's say that it would, right? Imagine like you've been born in a different time and like, in a different body
Different
and
face.
Yeah. Different personality.
And
imagine that those skills.
Because you see this a lot, like women getting let off with parking, fines and all that.
Yeah. Just
These people do my edit, not the ones that flirt, like, as in the ones that are like, this isn't about attractiveness, but I have friends who are like, oh, I complained and I got so many vouchers free.
Yeah.
And I do that. I'd get more added to my bill. Do you know what I mean? Just doesn't work. It would ever work for me, no matter if it never looked like bloody Gigi Hadid. I don't think it would work for me.
Do you reckon I know who that is?
So if it's someone who you'd know, Jessica Rabbit.
Whoa.
Some anime character.
Someone from Zoo circa 2006. So if you saw you're about to get the ticket slapped on the car and you just knew that if you just undid a little button that it might get you out of the situation.
No, absolutely not. No.
I say I would in that situation.
Well, if you undo a button, it would be more than just a little bit showing.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, like. Imagine if you did that and just a big sweaty shirt
Ladies.
with one chest hair coming out. They're all like, "Oh God." Actually, they would. They'd be like, "Do you know what? Don't put it."
Yeah, get away from me. Get away from me. They'd have gone into the venue I've just come out of and asked for Angela. They'd be like, there's this guy outside and it's like, hang on, what colour car has he got? Oh, right. Okay. What is the last thing you think about before going to bed?
Everything I've ever done and said wrong.
Okay, what is the first thing you think of when you wake up? Everything you've ever done and everything you've ever said.
How I haven't got the strength to get through the day. You meant to. I
Benito gonna be because you've been for 14 pisses in the night.
She was very tolerant, Esther. Fucking hell, like, do you know what? What was I going to say? I remember reading ages ago, and we spoke about it on here in a previous episode. I was following The Secret for a bit, the Secret book about positive thinking. So one of the things that you were meant to do in the morning when you were following The Secret book is when you literally put your feet on the floor, on the carpet, wooden floor, whatever you've got, you're meant to say thank you. Right? And as you're
Can I just check you've put some socks or shoes on at this point? Because otherwise this is a very anxious start to the day for me.
People don't get out of bed and instantly put on a pair of boots like the
I put my socks on before my legs.
Straight away. If
Yeah.
you do Wallace and Gromit, you have a little machine. Gets you out of bed into all your clothes.
When I was away, I couldn't find my socks, so I just put my shoes on. So I was clumping around, just in a t-shirt, my boxers, and a pair of fucking huge hiking boots.
What a horrendous sight.
All right.
Anyway, you meant to say thank you and be grateful for the day, but I found that very hard before I've had coffee.
All right, what about before you go to sleep? Do you have anything that you sort of think of to make yourself nod off?
Nothing will help.
I imagine flying. This is really odd. I imagine being on a plane and I'm
I
lying
thought you meant
down.
you flying through the air.
Why is that
Like,
funny?
I'm walking in the air. In your hiking boots, flying.
T-shirt boxes. Careful, because somebody will superimpose that hitting a tower.
Go on, you imagine yourself flying. Go on,
Why
Barry.
did you just look at your watch?
I'm seeing how long we've got left of this.
Seeing how far we are from September to work out if it's getting cut or not. I imagine that. So I lie down in bed, but I imagine I'm lying down on one of the beds in an aeroplane, and I imagine
Like you've ever lied down in a bed in an aeroplane.
I've been laid down on an aeroplane with
Yeah.
my hands behind me back and a taser in my neck.
Imagine you're on an aeroplane with your feet scrunched up with the person in front of you eating peanuts. Go on. So you're like, imagine that you're on business or whatever.
I'm lying down on a plane and just imagine that I'm sort of travelling. And there's something I find really relaxing about that thought. Like, I hate the idea of everyone being asleep. I like the idea of there being people awake and things going on all around me as I sleep. I don't like the idea of stillness. If anyone knows what I'm on about, because I can't be the only person who has this thought, then please let me know.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
This is the part of the show where you can email us your worries or you can just get involved like Ryan has done. Last week we spoke about when I went to my party and there was Spider-Man parkouring off the roof. And Ryan got in touch and said, "Hi, Barry and Hayley. I just wanted to get in touch to say I work in a village hall in the Liverpool area and I think I know the Spider-Man Hayley mentioned. Don't reveal his identity." He's a fella who gets...
There's been some fella on your roof taking the lead off.
He's a fella who gets dropped off at kids' parties in a Vauxhall. Right, maybe don't name the
Hang
car.
on, what?
Or a similar car. I was constantly telling him to get down off the roof of our building, but he doesn't listen, so I just leave it to him now.
I think he's making the same joke I was.
I don't think he is.
Sorry, mate. I stepped on your gag there. Oh, what a dick. Sorry, mate. I feel bad now.
I don't think he was doing a gag. I think he does work in a village hall.
A
Do you?
bloke climbing out of a Vauxhall and jumping up on the roof of a village hall. I think me and what's his name?
Ryan.
I think me and Ryan are along the same thought pattern. Well
But
done.
Ryan said, "Luckily I haven't encountered Smelly Sonic the Hedgehog. But you have now unlocked a new worry for me that he's going to turn up.
Yeah, well, just check around the back at bonfire night.
Get a stick. Make sure he's out."
Well, I think we've learnt. I think we've learnt a lot there. I think we've. I think we've learnt a lot about each other. I think if there's any psychiatrist can analyse what that falling asleep on a plane thing means. Oh, here's one that I didn't ask you. Have you got any scars? And if so, which is the best one and why?
Why are they asking it in a job interview question?
I think I imagine it's something to do with have you lived a life, or have you sort of I don't know. I presume it's because like a scar
it's not
tells
me.
a story. I've a lot of scars, mainly emotional, psychological from this, but I've got one which is on my head. It's sort of like it's a weird sort of crescent shape. It's probably
I've
faded
tried
over
to look
the years.
for the presence of a brain.
I got hit by a milk bottle that my mate was trying to smash off a tree behind a swimming pool. Right, it's Gateshead, and he missed the tree and perfectly hit me down the bottom of the Dean on my head. Technically, quite a good shot.
Some would say aimed, targeted.
Do you know what? I've just realised this was in the woods.
In the woods where Barry likes to roam.
Guess who was there?
Phil.
Yeah. Anyway, it didn't knock me out. but now I've got the scar. And the thing is, if you can find an old school milk bottle, because of the way it hit me, the rim of the milk bottle perfectly matches the shape of the scar.
Does it say like made in Devon or whatever on
Got
your head?
fucking dairy crest written along the side.
Full fat on his head.
All right. Right, I'm going. Right, fuck you. That was below the belt. Right, thanks for joining us, everyone.
You wish you could see the belt. See you later. Sorry, Barry.
We're going to have words.
You have been listening to the Worriers podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to theworrierspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @theworrierspod.
Thanks for listening.